New York City, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm killing them shot. Because I swear God, if I kill them back. Rob, we go to win them like that. Oh God, boy, make a no be a belly jack.
How far, my people? How in that day? It's your girl Foluke, and we are here at Temple Networks with the one and only Duke. How are you feeling today?
I'm good.
Welcome to the biggest, baddest Caribbean TV network.
Thank you. Wagwan.
So, Duke, what's going on? You know, there's a lot of buzz going on right now in the media, different things that you're involved in.
Yes.
One special, real big event that you have coming up this Friday.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little more about that?
Okay, so it's I'm having Burna Boy, which is one of the biggest African artists right now, performing at the Apollo Theater.
Yes.
So it's a big deal.
It's not just a big deal, guys. It's a huge deal. It's a gigantic deal. This man right here is the first promoter to bring the very first African artist to the Apollo Theater. This is the same Apollo Theater that, you know, many greats such as Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, you know, that performed on that very same stage. So, Duke, how does it feel to be the first person to be able to do such thing?
It's an awesome feeling. So let me just clarify that. The only time they've had an African artist was Saturdays concert 2 years ago, and he had, because Ghanaian, by the way, so you know Saturday, right?
Yes.
And they had over like 30 artists to fill it up. So Burna Boy is the first solo
headline
African
headline. Exactly.
And the first Nigerian artist. On the Apollo.
Right.
So it's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Yes.
So we have him as the first headliner and the first Nigerian act.
Yes.
This is amazing, Duke. You know, you've done nothing but bring us quality events, top of the notch events. Can you tell us more about the challenges you faced trying to get the Apollo Theater and such, bringing Burna Boy to America? Any challenges and barriers that you had to overcome?
It's okay. Let me start from the challenges of working. But I've been with Burna since 5 or 6 years ago. It was in 2014. I think 14, if I can remember clearly. I tried to bring him to the United States. I processed his work visa and stuff. We had all that set up. Then, boom, from nowhere, he had issues with his management. And I called him up, and he said to me, whatever discussion you have with my manager, you start discussing with me right now because I just fired my manager.
Yeah. I remember that post. He said, I fired everybody. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on?
You know, and at that point, I was like, wait, hold up. We just got you a work permit to go to the United States. It was a huge tax to file for him to come here. Because there were a lot of stories around him, you know. But at that time, it's just every deal we had fell apart because of that. But for me, I see certain artists I see, and I see a future with them.
Right.
I hang in. So it got to the point because with Burna, it's like Burna is family to me. So when I go to Nigeria and I go to Port Harcourt, I stay in his house, you know? So I was like, you know what? This guy has prospects. This guy has, he's a talent. He's a very good talent. So I knew he was going to be big.
Right.
You know, so I stayed with him. I've always worked with them before. I literally became part of the team and his official tour manager.
Right.
I just stayed there.
Right. And I think that's amazing because, you know, as a promoter, you know, a promoter's main, you know, duty, they're focused on, I want to bring this artist, why? For sales. Why? To make money. And Duke is more so focused on bringing, you know,
Yes, the quality.
the quality.
Yes.
And you're focused on, okay, what artist do I see is shaping
Yes.
Afrobeat, shaping, you know, the culture
Yes.
that's making a difference, really, right?
Yes.
And I think that's truly amazing. That's truly amazing.
We try, because at the end of the day, is you don't just want to jump in. I don't work with every artist.
Exactly. And that's another point, guys, I want to make. Duke, this man right here, let me tell you, if we plan a party right now, by tomorrow it's sold out.
So you've been stalking me.
Yes. I'm a supporter for 5 years, guys. Supporter for five strong years. And
Wow.
that started when I was legal, when I just became legal. There was a time where I wanted to go to Duke's party, I just wasn't old enough. So
you were watching from afar.
I was watching from afar, exactly.
Okay.
So we are here with Duke Temple family. We'll be right back. Keep it locked here with Temple Network.
I want to see everybody's phone lights. I just want to see phone lights right now.
Welcome back, Temple family. I'm here with the one and only Duke. And what you guys missed just now, we were discussing how Duke brings quality events, quality artists. Duke, can you tell us more about how you know, you've worked with the biggest fishes within the music industry? And there's one specific big fish, though, within the industry that you have yet to work with, which I know many people are wondering why you haven't. Weezy, Starboy.
Oh.
Starboy.
Are you?
You know, Duke he's in the position that he is able at this point to get any and every artist within the Afrobeat industry based off his credibility. He's already had Davido, Burna Boy, and many other big, you know, artists, Kiss Daniel and such. So, Duke, please.
Okay. It's interesting how I get these questions all the time with Weezy. Why haven't we worked with Weezy? Weezy's family, by the way. So there's, you know, for everything, right? There's time into it. You know, it has to be the perfect timing, the perfect situation.
Right.
It has to make sense to both parties.
Right.
Because for me, like, you know, like I said before we entered these interviews, if I tell you an artist is coming, I want to make sure the artist is really coming.
Yes.
You know, is Weezy on the works? Yes, Weezy's on the works. 3 years ago, I traveled to Nigeria to speak to Sunday about getting Weezy here. It didn't pull through, but there's no hurry. Weezy is on the works. It may not be in New York, but we're expanding to be able to give the same level of Afrobeat concert in New York to the other cities.
Right.
So you're going to see the concept in other cities doing bigger stuff.
Okay, so not just the tri-state area anymore.
Yes.
You're now branching out. Okay,
So and you're going to see Weezy on our networks.
Right, and I've been seeing that you've been touring around with, you know, many different artists. I see you everywhere. One day, Monday he's in Orlando. Wednesday he's already in, you know, in another state. So please tell me more about that.
So what we're doing more? We're doing a lot. Okay, we're doing a lot. So right now, you know, like you already know, we are involved in tours.
Yes.
So my company is doing a lot of tours with this artist. So like Burna Boy's tour starts on Monday.
Okay.
So which means we'll be traveling to different states.
Okay.
We're also planning a tour with Olamide coming soon,
Okay.
and some other artists that we're working with.
Oh, nice.
Now, outside of that, we're also doing a lot of stuff. We're going to start up destination events, which has been in the pipeline for about a year. That's going to be a different branch of event. So, which means you'll be seeing us in Miami, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, different places. A different branch of my company. You know, but that's the goal. Not just to remain in the tri-state,
Right.
but to give people more experience
Right.
out of just their local.
Yes.
surroundings. You know.
And I think you built yourself, your brand, to a certain level now that you're ready to branch out, because you've been in the game for about how many years now?
6, 7, I think.
6, 7 years.
Yes.
And you've definitely made a name for yourself within not just New York, although we call him the Duke of New York, but we might as well call him like the Duke of the Tri-State area. Soon he'll be the Duke of America.
That's right.
So we are here with Duke Temple family. We'll be right back. Keep it locked here with Temple Networks.
Thinks that she bad, she thinks that she all that fall back. We give her a call, she not call back. She said she left me, but more time she crawl back. Girl, I move spicy, me and where the salt at. Girl, I feel one up and I'm rolling body.
What's good, Tempo? It's Young Paris. I'm here rocking out with y'all. We have Burna Boy show in New York City. Shout out to all the Africans, all the Caribbeans showing love. Big up Ting, man. Keep this shit rocking. Keep the love spreading. We out here to celebrate life. Have a good night. Chee!
Alpha, my people, welcome back to Temple. I'm here with the one and only Duke. So, Duke, can you please tell us more about how you plan on playing a big role with connecting the Caribbean and Africa? Because we have this has been a topic, controversial topic that's been going on for a while. How can we connect Africa and the Caribbean? We have so much in common with our music, our culture. How can we make us into one?
So the first thing, I was at a press conference a few weeks ago, and the same question came up. The first thing is we just have to identify and recognize that we are one people.
Right.
That's the first thing. Now, it's a psychological thing for us with slavery. It divided us.
Right.
Even in Africa, the countries don't see themselves as one.
Exactly.
That's what we've been trained to think about, to think. But we as black people, first of all, have to recognize that we're one people. Now, when we recognize we're one people, we embrace each other's culture, the music, the plays. And the Caribbeans, the Nigerian home videos are rampantly played. They watch the home videos more than I even do.
Yes.
Do you understand?
That's very true.
Exactly. The Caribbean artists speak, the African artists, some of them speak Patois, the Jamaican Patois, very well. They learn it in Africa before they even get out of it. They've never been to Jamaica. Never. And you like Stoneboy.
Yes.
Before he even went to Jamaica, he could speak it. So it shows us that we actually really one people.
Right.
So the only way we can do that is to, like I said, collaborate on events, the artists, comedy, music, everything that needs to be done together. There are a lot of restaurants coming up now that have Africans and Caribbean dishes. That is the unity.
Exactly.
As long as we don't see you as African don't see yourself as superior to the other person, or you from the Caribbean don't see yourself as superior to the other person from Africa, once we realize that, there is no going back.
And I absolutely agree with you. However, Duke, it starts like as you said, it starts with the people. Duke is only one man.
Yes, I know.
Duke is one man, so it's not. It's gonna take an army to make this happen, to connect that bridge, to bridge that gap between the Africa and the Caribbean.
Yes.
Duke is only one man, guys. We can't do it alone. We need to start. It's a mental thing, as he said. We need to start thinking differently, embracing one another's cultures, our music, everything. Yes. So I absolutely agree with you on that. So we are here with Duke Temple family. We'll be right back. Keep it locked here with Temple Network.
I grew up in a place called PAC. And if you see me, my dogs them with me. Wow, 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 wow.
And if you don't go to house, you see your mommy, you never. And if you don't go to and if you never for road, police not building, got you see
Alpha, my people, Auna Day, it's your girl Foluke, and we are here at the Apollo Theater. And look who I ran into. We have the one and only Young Paris. How you feeling tonight?
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah? It's a surprise to see you here tonight. So, can we expect a performance from you tonight?
I'm just here to support the bro, man. Burna Boy's in New York.
Right.
If you know me, you know when Africans come through, I pop up if I can. So I'm here to just support the bro. You know?
That's what's up. It's all about the support, helping each other, uplifting each other. That's great. What are you expecting from tonight? Anything special?
I never seen Burna live, and I watched this come. Actually, I'm lying. He did Amadeus in Queens. It was on stage. We got the vibe out together. But to see him like what he's been able to do in the last year of his career, and like the success, the growth, Duke, my bro here, I brought him out here. It's like it's an amazing thing, and I like to see the culture growing. So I'm here to really just be a fan. I'm in the crowd. Like I'm just here to show love. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. And speaking of success, let's talk about your success thus far. You have a new album out, Blood Diamond. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's out May 5th.
Oh, May 5th. May 5th it drops. Okay, so I'll be on the lookout for that. Anything you want to tell our Caribbean viewers back home?
Big up the Caribbean, man. Shout out for all y'all loving the African culture. You know y'all grandchildren. You know, shout out Masha Montano. I got a record out called Show Them.
Yes, big up.
And yeah, my project dropped May 5th. Blood Diamonds. We're gonna show the sexy vibe of Afro beats and the culture. And if you know me, you know I'm all about Africa. So it's just a good time to be African in 2019. So we are here celebrating. Like I said, it's really a celebration. You know?
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree. Thank you so much. And who do we have here? Hello, beautiful. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. Please, can we get a tour? Can you? She looks so beautiful. Is this your date for tonight? Oh,
Yes.
Fatu. Her name is Fatu. Beautiful Fatu. Are you looking forward to tonight's show?
Yes, I am.
You a fan of Burna Boy?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Anything else you're looking forward to in the upcoming?
Having a good time.
All right, great. You got it right here. Keep it locked with Young Paris. We're here at Temple Networks, Apollo Theater. We'll be right back. Alpha, my people, on that day, it's your girl Foluke, and we are here at the Apollo Theater for Burna Boy live in New York City. Right here, I have the one and only Chief Deji. How you feeling tonight?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. So please tell us, you expecting anything from tonight?
A good show, a vibe show. You feel me? It's about the vibe right now.
Something you can vibe out. Okay, we was definitely vibing out to your songs when you were performing. Anything, new projects, new music coming out soon?
I dropped a new song. It's called Bamilo like 2 weeks ago. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all that. But I got new songs coming out like in the next couple of weeks, like back to back. I'm not playing no more. You know what I'm saying?
Bedu's just coming back to back. Dope.
Well, I'm a New York-based artist, as you already know. So I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, same handles at Chief Deji, CHIEFDEJJY. Everywhere it's the same thing, CHIEFDEJJY. Find me on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, everywhere. The same thing, Chief Deji. Everywhere. It's just one Chief Deji. Chief of New York, you heard? Just one, this is me.
Only one. You heard it right here on Tempo. Check him out. He has plenty songs coming out. Bamilo is one of them. So please keep in touch with Chief Deji. Next big new act from Africa. Keep it locked with Tempo. all my Caribbeans, make sure you guys come out April 5th, this Friday. Look your best. I want you guys to wear your best clothes, slay your hair, slay your makeup, spray your best cologne, your perfume. This is a top quality event, historical day, historical moment. I need you guys to be there. All my Caribbeans, make sure you come out and support Africa. We are one Caribbean, one Africa, one love. Duke, anything you want to say to our viewers?
I want to say she keep watching Temple Networks and she keep coming to our events. So One Africa, like you said again, One Africa.
One Africa.
One Caribbean.
One Caribbean.
One love.
One love.
I can't lose my way. To my heart, you are the GPS. This signal could never disconnect. Your love coming like satellite. I can't lose my way. To my heart, you are the GPS. This signal could never disconnect. Your love coming like satellite.